So hi guys, a very good morning to all of you. This is Rahul Prajapati and welcome to morning market briefing. So we are meeting after a week almost, right? So first of all, let's see what is happening in SGX and then we'll analyze the market further. So if you see, it's a very huge gap down we are witnessing right now. So almost like 3% down. So market will be opening by almost like 500 points down approximately, right? So it's trading near 15,800. So probably again Black Monday, I would say, right? Okay, so no issues. So this is gap down. So let's see how market is likely to behave after that, right? So first go to the charts. So even in the previous session, we have seen almost like 1% or 1.5% down, negative move. Over the period of time, we have already seen that market is witnessing a kind of weakness in the structure of the market, right? So if market opens somewhere, 15,800, so this is the range, right? So we have already have this range like you know, uh, in the month of like June and July, right? And after that we have a breakout. So probably market might be coming back in this range only. So we had a good support in this range specifically. So that's a good range of a market. So let's see how market behaves when market drop into this whole area, right? Now, if we go and check the OI specifically. So you can see there was few long in between, but last few three sessions, if you see, there is mostly a short happening in Nifty. So since this particular 2nd March, we are seeing that market is showing a kind of a weakness. Now, if we move to the open interest, right? So as of now, the support is looking at this open interest data. As of now, the 16,000 is a support, but market likely to open somewhere here. So if that happens, 15,500 will become a good support, and probably 16,000 will work as a resistance after that, because if markets even recover after showing a gap down, so probably it will take a resistance somewhere around 16,000 only, right? So do expect a huge volatility in the market after the gap opening. So if you want to take position, just wait for some time, at least like for 15-20 minutes, right? So let the volatility get settled and then take a position after that, right? Let's come to the bank Nifty. Okay. So if we see, so bank Nifty is also, near to its very crucial support. So that's almost 34,000. So 34,000 is a very good support for bank Nifty as of now. If it further drops below this, we can even expect 33 and 32,000 levels. So that's not a major issue for bank Nifty as of now. On the higher side, 35,000 would be working as a resistance as of now. But if market drops, then probably we'll see how market behaves. So 34,000 will work as a resistance once market is below this level, right? Okay. Now let's check the bank Nifty OI. So that's again, very huge short build-up coming up, specifically in bank Nifty. Last trading session was showing an unwinding, but still market is going down. So that's all short specifically, right? Okay. Well, if we go and check, 34,000 is showing as a, again, highest put option as of now. So immediate support we can say, and then 33,000. So 33,000 is a good support as of now. If market comes to in between range, 34 will work as a resistance. As of now, 35,000 is a resistance. Try looking at this data. Okay, so go to the top gainers and losers of the last week, of the last trading session. So Star, Intellect, and ITC, these are the three stocks which are the top gainers in the previous session. IRCTC, Idea, and M6, these are the three stocks which are the top losers. Go to the contribution. So mostly we have a negative contribution across, like you can see private banks, oil, and NBFCs. IT is showing just a positive sign, but that's not a huge contribution, specifically auto also. So most of the we can see the negative contribution. we go to the built up. So you can simply see cement is nothing, just not showing that much, long specifically. But on the downside, if you see capital goods are showing a short build up, auto and auto ancillaries are showing a good short build up actually across, right? Okay, so now let's move to the stocks. So the first stock is uh, Glenmark. Okay. Now, if you see the weekly chart of Glenmark, so that's a good breakdown actually. If you see this support here, so that was a good support for this stock, and it actually break down. The previous week it tried to break that level, but again recovered. But this week it closed below this, right? So that shows a very good weakness pattern as of now. So that's kind of a head and shoulder pattern in making on a weekly chart. So even if we see very immediate levels, we can see the stock can come to approximately 400 levels. After that, like 360. So these are the two levels we can expect. On any rise, we can again sell this stock because like 440 could be a good resistance for this stock. If we go and check Glenmark Y, so it was like the trend is down, and again we have started showing a short. So to last 2 days, a very good short position, right? So you can see, and from options perspective, uh, you can see 420 is a good support for this stock. If that breaks, we can go and create a short position. 400 is very easily achievable, and 360 could be the next target for this stock, right? And second stock is IOC. So let's go to the daily chart. So in the few previous few sessions, we have seen a good short covering in the stock, and 115 is working as a resistance for this stock, right? So and last previous session we have a short build up in this, so we can again go and create a short position in IOC. If we take the OI, so you can see that's mostly a short covering, and then last trading session is showing a short. So 115 is a good resistance as of now. IOC. If we go and check the options data, so 110 is a good support for the stock. If that breaks, we can see the stock can fall up to like 105 or 100 rupees after that. So on the higher side, 115 is a good resistance as of now, right? So that's all. We'll see the ban list. So we don't have any, stock in a ban list, right? So let me just give the, okay, so this is the summary part, right? So we have seen the Nifty support and resistance. So there is 60,000 will be working as a resistance, 15,500 is good support. 34 and 33,000 are the range for Bank Nifty specifically. Long build up, so only cements. That's not a good build up as on the long side. Still, that's the only sector showing a bit of positive side. Then we have capital goods, auto and auto ancillaries, right? The stocks that are we have selected, that's Glenmark. So 420 below, we can go and create a short position. 440 is the resistance. 400 and 360 could be the next target coming up in this stock specifically. IOC below 110, it's weak. 115 is working as a resistance, right? And no stock in a ban list as of now. So that's all from my side, guys. I'll see you again in the next session. Thank you so much.